in the white with black trim. Harry Houdini Hardwick in the black with red trim. No touch of gloves. Straight down to business, and Hardwick immediately taking centre of the cage. Nice left by Hardwick early. And he is walking Vitor Estevam down. Brother George Hardwick, the outgoing Cage Warriors lightweight champion, in his corner, along with UK MMA legend Abdul Mohammed. Nice body punches there from Estevam, though. Trying to give as good as he gets early on. Nice straight left there from the southpaw stand from Hardwick. Another big left hand, and he's got Estevam on the cage, but the Brazilian wrestling out.
Hardwick for a second there looking to transition to Thai plum. I mean, what a frantic pace to open this main card here tonight. Estevam looking to try and slow the pace of Hardwick just a little bit here. Hardwick looking to circle off and then back to his range and finding a place for those left hands. You know, we spoke about this being a huge test for Estevam, and Hardwick is making sure.
Watch your fingers, watch your fingers.
That he tests him early, but he's throwing back as good as he's getting.
Yeah, Estevan's taken some shots here, and he's really not reacting too much to them. But as we know from Hardwick's previous fights, you know, he can do this for 15 minutes, no problem. Can Estevam withstand it for 15 minutes is perhaps the question on everyone's lips here.
Yeah, the head movement of Hardwick is so nice. He catches a left hand there, and a little bit of a reaction from Hardwick, an acknowledgement of the shot.
Yeah, Vitor Estevam not here to make up the numbers.
And Hardwick, right side of his face, already looking a little reddened up.
You know, it has to be said that, with all due respect, that Estevam hasn't really been tested at professional level up until now. But he's looking good so far early on here, Dan.
Oh yeah, he's not shying away from this challenge as Hardwick starts to pile the pressure on.
You know, this is the problem, I guess, when, you know, the only footage of guys out there, they're fighting 0-1 guys, 0-2 guys, debut guys, and they look great, but are they going to look great against the Harry Hardwick is the question.
And you know what, sometimes they fail that test, but occasionally they don't, and suddenly a star is born. But this is a huge test for Estevam. Hardwick, one of the toughest guys in the division. Drops for a double leg here. Happy to sit in this clinch even. Maybe that's what happens when you punch from the clinch.
It could be. It could be. Or you could just be being a silly sausage, who knows? Oh, nice 1-2 there from Hardwick with the head kick. There's a bit of blood just to the side of the mouth of Hardwick. I'm not sure where that's from.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a bit of blood.
I think it's under the eye of Estevam, actually. Yeah, there's
see it on Hardwick's torso as well.
Yeah, there's a little ding under the right eye of Estevam.
And Harry is absolutely throwing down. Relentless pace with these strikes, and Estevam starting to slow down a little bit here. And the crowd are getting excited.
And if you show a guy like Harry Hardwick that you're slowing down, he's going to love it.
Yeah.
He's going to turn up the tempo.
Bit of Stockton slap from the clinch from Hardwick.
Estevam putting his man on the cage there. Nice knee up the left-hand side from Hardwick.
Fingers out of the cage, Vitor.
Another 1-2 from Hardwick, big right and left. Estevam firing back. Hardwick throwing those high kicks up.
20 seconds left in the round, and Hardwick is really turning the heat up. Well, I feel like he turned the heat up at the bell when he hasn't let off at all.
Oh, Hardwick dip into the body there, a trademark of his brother George. Nice 1-2 there. Another knee to the body from Hardwick. A big finish for the Middlesbrough man in that first round. And he's going to be very pleased with his handiwork there, Dan.
Oh, absolutely. Estevam, as he sits on his stool, almost a look of what the hell was that? This guy was just throwing everything from the very second of the fight started. It is such a relentless pace, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he was, as we saw in the video footage, he was goading Hardwick on at the weigh-ins yesterday, and you know, sometimes you've got to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. I do feel like Estevam was having some success sort of in the first third, maybe first half of the fight. He was landing some nice shots in return, but as the second half of the fight went on, the output in the other direction just wasn't coming. Hardwick really started to take over.
And he walks straight out to the center of the cage. Estevam up off the stool, hands on his hips.
Ready, ready.
Second round underway. And Hardwick starts just as he finished. Heavy shots coming in from Hardwick here. Head movement to get out of the way as well.
Oh, wow.
Jumps on the
That's
back.
a beautiful transition. Oh, oh, beautifully done. One of the slickest back takes and submissions I've ever seen. And he's out.
It's over.
Oh, my
Harry
God.
Hardwick chokes out Vitor Estevam. Unbelievable.
That was absolutely poetry in motion. I believe it was off of a tie clinch. He saw the opportunity, he locked up the neck, and then the body followed. And because he locked it up in that standing clinch position, it was already fully underneath the neck. It wasn't defended early. I cannot wait to see that again.
I mean, if you weren't a fan of this guy before this fight, you're certainly one after. What a performance from Harry Hardwick.
I want to see that, and I want to see that as slow as we can get it. Wow. Here's that clinch, he throws a knee, he gets the rear naked choke standing, he gets a hook in, and then he's squeezing the whole time as he locks in a body triangle. Estevam tries to grab onto his left-hand side to try and pull that arm off, but it's tucked in behind the neck just too tightly, and he chokes him fully unconscious. Look at this. He throws the knee, the right arm comes across, it spins him. Hardwick's right arm underneath the neck, the left arm controls the far side arm, and there's a second there where I'm thinking he's gonna lose it. The second where he turns in and the body is slightly at an angle, and Hardwick just moves his body so he stays behind him, continues the squeeze, so Estevam isn't thinking at all about the upper body, about the lower body, sorry, he's just concerned with the upper body, which gives Hardwick the opportunity to lock in a full body triangle, and then look at that, as tight as a rear naked choke gets. And he was out in seconds.
Harry Houdini Hardwick with a trick up his sleeve for Vitor Estevam. Let's throw it to our man in the cage, Mr. Hal Chaplin, to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Rich Mitchell, calls a stop to this contest after just 33 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by way of rear naked choke in the red corner, Harry